So hey guys, today we will implement the second project of DevOps, that is Jenkins CI/CD pipeline. So let's see the architecture first. The architecture will be like the developer will post the codes into GitHub, and from that GitHub will trigger the webhook to the Jenkins. Then Jenkins will build the Docker image and push that to the Docker Hub and deploy to the Amazon EKS. Then Amazon EKS will internally use the Kubernetes services, and we will see the React website using the AWS load balancing. Uh, for the deployment, we will use this React application. So you can read the this implementation guide. I will provide the link in the description. So let's go to the second chapter. This is the overview. And firstly, the prerequisites. So, we need a Visual Studio Code in the local system and GitHub. GitHub and the Git should be configured in your local system also. And make sure to download the Node.js for to run the React application in this the local system. To download the Node.js, you simply search the Node.js download, and according to your system, you can download the version. That's it. And let's make the making of networking. Just go to the console. First, we will create the VPC. So create VPC. VPC only. Let's name it Jenkins EKS VPC. Give the CID range 16. We'll fix the session. Should be ready for create VPC. VPC is created. Now make the internet gateway to access it from the internet. So create internet gateway, name it Jenkins EKS. You can give the name as per your choice, but make sure the naming convention should be same across the board. The AWS is created go to actions attached to the VPC. That we have just created. Then go to subnets. Create two subnets. Both should be public. Select the VPC. Into subnet name. Public. Subnet A. Availability. This is the VPC area range. We will give the subnets area. The 24-bit will be 60. Add a new subnet. Public subnet B. Choose the one B. Give the CID image. Create the subnet. The post subnet is created. Select this for the actions. Edit subnet setting. Enable auto assign IPs. Same for second subnet. All these things are written in the documentation, the BBC plan. So the subnet internet data part and subnet part. Then create the route table. We have created the VPC, Internet Gateway, subnets. Now go to the route table. To make the subnets work, create route table. Jenkins, EKS, RT. Select the VPC and create route. In routes, edit routes, add route, choose the internet area, then choose internet gateway, the value of the internet and save changes. Then go to subnet association, edit subnet association, select all, save subnet association. Okay, the subnets are now public. VPC part is done. Now let's move to the next thing. Security group we need to configure here. We will do that in EC2 creation. Network verification checklist you can verify from here. VPC created, subnet created, created, output created. Next, go to the chapter 4. We'll create the EKS cluster now. EKS. Creating the EKS cluster. Go to custom configuration and disable this auto now. Otherwise, we will face a problem. Give the name. Uh, Actually, before creating the cluster, let's go to first go to IAM. We have to create two IAM roles for a cluster and for node rooms. Two roles. Create one. AWS service. Choose the data case service. Select here case cluster. Next. This case cluster policy returns automatically. Give name case cluster. Create, create another role. So that is two. So the next. The policies are here for node rows. Here for the cluster, we have created the policy this one. This create IAM for EKS cluster, guidance policies, and for node group, we have to attach three policies. And select it. Sorry. Then go next. Give the name. The name as EKS. And create group. Two roles are created. This one EKS cluster role and EKS. Let's go to now create the cluster. Create cluster. Custom configuration. This name the cluster. Jenkins. EKS. Select the IAM role that we have created. EKS cluster role. Keep it default. Authentication. VPC, choose the VPC we have created. The those updates will automatically assign. No need to click the security group. And make sure the endpoint should be public. If you keep the endpoint as public and private, you might get come up with some errors because I have faced that. So keep the endpoint as public. For this project, do next. No need to check anything. Do next. Just scroll down. Next. Next. Go down. Next. This is the preview page. Great. It will take some time, most probably 5 to 10 minutes, depending on the speed or availability of the computation. Before that, I forgot one thing. Go to VPC, select your VPC, actions, edit VPC setting, enable DNS solution. Okay, save. So while this EKS cluster is creating, meanwhile we can create the Jenkins server. So go to EC2. Actually, the actual flow will be first create the cluster, then create the node groups. After creating that, we will move to the Jenkins server. But it will take some time, and also notebook will take some time. Uh, so the video will be very much longer. So meanwhile, I am creating the Jenkins server. You can see here the all the details of the creating the notebook and that cluster. Cluster planning already done. When it will be activated, means this status will be activated. We will create the notebook. After creating the notebook, we'll move to the Jenkins part. So let's go to Jenkins part first. Part. Chapter 5. Here is the Jenkins part. You will get all the details here. I have remembered all this doing, so I'm doing that directly. Okay. About the issue instances, instance, name it Jenkins. So, you can give any name as per your choice. Then select the instance type. We will select the like instance like heavy instance type because we need some quick process. So the my account is paid account, so it is showing all the instance type. But in your free tier account, you have limited number of instances. Among them, one of the instance type is C7I flex dot max. Select that instance. Choose the name key there. Go to the edit network setting. Select the VPC we have created. Choose the subnet. First subnet A. Auto assign. If it is disabled by default, if you have enabling subnet subnet part, enable the auto assign IP before, then it will by default enable. If it is disabled, make sure to enable it. Then name it as Jenkins SC. SSH, okay. Keep it by default, but add a group. customer 4 times 8080 because the Jenkins will use the code 8080 code and source will be independent CLI because we need to connect it to the data hub and all. Then it will be more difficult to configure from particular IP addresses. So I'm keeping it from it. So launch the instance. Let's wait for the statistic. Then we connect it with. Let's see in case if cluster is created or not yet created. Before that, we have you should have the Docker Hub account and a GitHub account to create the repo. This is the Docker Hub account. You should have one and the GitHub account. Let's create a repository meanwhile while creating the while that EC2 part is done and the expression part is done. Go to repository and create one repository. Name it as React EKS app or anything you want. Make it public. The Docker Hub repository is created. No tags has been pushed here. We will push the tags from Jenkins itself. Go to GitHub and give name. I am giving the name as per my account. Okay. Create repos are created. Still initial instant. The cluster is activated. Now go to compute. Go to add and not give a notebook name. This is EKS. Select the notebook that we have created EKS notebook. Next, they might have 123 on demand instance type. Make sure to cross it T3 medium because you are having the free tier account. Then T3 medium instance type is not included in T3 account. Sorry, the free tier account. So make sure to cross it and select that C7I next one. This one. And this size by default 20. Auto scaling you can enable, but for this project not needed. Select the subnet. Both subnets are selected because the worker nodes will be distributed among the subnets so that the high availability will be achieved. So go to next. It will take some time, approximately 5 minutes. So let's wait. Let's check the EC2 is now connected. So first, let's configure the AWS CLI. Go to user. create user. Let's suppose the name Jenkins manual. Next, attach policy directly. You can specify the policies or for now I'm giving it the unrestricted access. Next, but in initial level we will not use the administrator. Yeah, create the access key for CLI. Next, create access key. Access key is created. So the node will also keep it. Change the nodes here. Two nodes are required. One uh, subnet one and subnet two. You can verify it from EC2 two nodes I think. Nodes I think. But let's name it first. We don't need to give the name, but for convenience, we I'm giving a one to as well as a subnet. I'm then receiving one A and one B. Okay. So before that, go to cluster. Clusters. Cluster we have created. Go to access point. Here the Jenkins user is not supposed to access the cluster. So for that, we have to create a principal error. Here, the user copy the select it, type it standard text. Policy, there is no policy. Let me check. Just a setup. Create access to account ID Jenkins. Standard. This policy. Add policy. Search for it. Next. Create the access point will be created for that ID. Access. This is otherwise we will connect the Jenkins server to the EKS. The Jenkins will not able to access pods in the EKS cluster. So we have to give the access entry here. So we are at here. Now we have to configure the CLI. Give the access key. Secret access key. Give the region name to South because we know that for check it is added. We will download some softwares like Jenkins, Docker, emergency line, version 2, that we have to download in the Jenkins server. For that, Genify, installing Jenkins and configuration. Then Java, we have to install Jenkins, we have to install Git, install Docker, AWS, like QCTL and help. All these we have to install. For that, I have created a single bash script. Copy this one time installation script, copy that, and paste it on the console. Clear the screen, paste it. Now enter. It will automatically download all the pre-requirements. It will take some time, almost 1 minute. Let's wait. Okay, it's done. Clear the screen. To verify, we have some commands for Java. Check Java install Jenkins, Control C for Docker, Docker is also running. Control C, check for Git, paste, Git or Git also configure, check for QCTL, TCL, check for L. L means the file manager for EKS. It is also there. So all these softwares are installed. Now check what to do. Now open the Jenkins. Go to instance, copy the public address, get back, HTTP // common 2080, submit, state the password. You can get it from the starter, Jenkins starter, but for that we have a command. This is a password. Paste it. In post. Thanks. Install the self-static plugins. Wait for the installation. email check what is first the Jenkins will be created. We will set up the extra thing we have. This one. The, for configure the AWS CLI for EC2 user, but we have give the to the root user. That thing we have done in EC2 AWS configure part. Now, but the Jenkins and EKS will be communicate in Jenkins user, not in the EC2 user or root user. So for that, this is created. This configuration is done AWS configuration, but we have not created the queue config build. So copy it here, paste it. This context will be added. Then same will be doing for and then verify if the grid nodes are being changed or not. Here. The two nodes that we have deployed that are very registered. Okay. So doing same that as for Jenkins user also. Do not use sudo for Jenkins because it will set as a being paused. Leave that. Will go to the first file command. It will return Jenkins. It means sudo user do user Jenkins. Who am I will give the user which we are working in. If I fire who am I here in root, we will give the root as user. If I fire that command sudo user Jenkins, we will give Jenkins user. So also configure the Jenkins for configure the AWS CLI for the Jenkins user. Next it. Then give the access key. B. Please. It is set. So clear the screen. Let's see. Username will anything you want to give. Jenkins URL. Starting Jenkins. Go to settings. Plugins. I will do plugins. Here search plugins are. First, let's create complete that part we had been. The configuration is done for the AWS Jenkins part, CLI, AWS CLI for Jenkins part. Let's create the configure queue config for Jenkins. Copy this command, paste it. It will create a directory for the queue config in in the Jenkins part, in Jenkins user. Then copy this, generate the cube config file, paste it, add a context. Is then verify. Okay, right. Let's move to after Docker, Docker and all you can verify. All the troubleshooting process are also mentioned here. If you are facing any sort of problem, you can refer here or you can give that to the chat or anything, any comfortable with. So we are at this plugin part. Jenkins, system. This one, install additional plugins. Go to search Docker. Docker, we have to install Docker pipeline, Kubernetes CLI, and Node.js. Search here Docker. Check this. Check this. Now search Kubernetes CLI. Check this. Yes. Check this. And install. Wait for some time. Don't check this restarted Jenkins part because it will stuck at the loading plugin extension. Will not configure it properly. Don't know why it is having some glitches. So don't check this restart Jenkins. After this completed, you check the restart Jenkins so that it will be restarted. Now it's completed. Now I will check the restart part. Now it is restarted. Wait for some time. The thing where you have fired the queue config file we have generated in the EC2 instances, that is for Jenkins will communicate with the EKS cluster using that file. That's why we have connected it to the queue config file. Give your sure. Okay, it's done. It's part. Let's see these two plugins are installed. This is also set it up. And then Jenkins verification. Verify all this we have already verified. Chapter 6. Now create the React application. So before that, you should have a Git installed in your local system, also as well as Node.js and VS Code. So create the terminal, open the terminal in the desktop or wherever you want to clone the your Git repo. I will clone the repo desktop. So you first check that you have Git installed or not. Git is there. So let's Git clone. We'll clone the Git clone. Go to your Git copy this URL. Oh, sorry, I have already installed it. I was doing the pipeline setup before, right? So if you did that, it will take some time. It's a very big file. Okay, it is now deleted. So it's broken. It is empty repository. We already know. It is closed. Go to your PS code. Open the file. Desktop we have. So before that, we open. You have to open your terminal. It's taking some time. So terminal is created. Now go here. We will, as per our as per our project, it said that we have to create the React application through White, but I am not using White. Actually, I am using the default create React app through NPX. So copy this because it is easier to set up. Paste it. It will create the default React app. And don't miss this dot at the end because otherwise it will get some error. Not error, but it will create the React app elsewhere. Wait for some time. Also, you have to set up the Docker desktop to locally verify the React application. Otherwise, you can't create the Docker Hub image for this application and verify it. I think you all have the desktop, developer desktop, but for if though you don't have nothing to worry, directly we can push the image to Docker Hub through Jenkins, but you can't able to verify it through local system. that's it. It will take some time as it is a very big application. Not very big, but significantly big. So till now we have created all the repositories, empty repositories, and set up the Jenkins server, created the cluster, created the node groups, and the corresponding IAM roles. For networking, we have created the VPC, Internet Gateway, routables, and subnets. So this is the last part. First, we will create the React app, then Dockerize it, means containerize it, create the Docker image. Then we will create a Jenkins files for to read the read it by read it by Jenkins, so that Jenkins will build the updated versions. All things will be done. Then we have to set up the pipeline in the Jenkins pipeline and create some credentials for Docker Hub and GitHub to communicate between communication, establish the communication between Docker Hub, Jenkins, and GitHub. And what else? And last thing, we have to create a webhook from the uh, webhook from the GitHub webhook, so that it will automatically triggered whenever we push some changes. It is taking very much time. Let's check it. After creating, we can do npm start, verify this is a local host. Okay, it's done. Let's do the npm start. npm start. This npm keyword is from Node.js. You have to install the Node.js from the browser and set up it beforehand. npm start. It is started. Let's go to the copy. Let's check it. It's coming. HTTP. Just loading. This is the default React app. We will change the content. Go to here and add source the app.js. Copy this command. You can create one from the AI agent. This is I have pasted here. Uh, First, we have to stop it. Control C. Go to source app.js. Okay. Control A. Control B. This is this. Save it. Again, do the npm start so that you can visualize it from local also. npm start. It started. Refresh it. It will take some time. I think so. HTTP. Hopefully, we can see it. Yes. Okay. So this control C. Now let's push the all the changes to the GitHub. So first you have to enter git status, git add dot git commit initial push that git push origin. So all the content goes to the GitHub. You can verify. It. Okay. Now what to do? Verify the application, all these things. Go to Dockerize it. Now we will Dockerize the image and create Docker file in the base code. Do not create the Docker file in source folder. Come out of it and name it Docker file. Copy this. It will Dockerize the image, Dockerize the app and create an image. Paste it. Save. Control S. Okay. Docker file is there. Now we have to create a Docker ignore. Create Docker ignore. First, copy it. Make sure you are creating all the Docker file, Docker ignore file, and the Jenkins file in the root folder, not in the source folder or public folder, anything else. So create that dot, dot, okay. save it. Control S. You can build the Docker image if you have installed the Docker desktop in the local system. This one. Then only you can Dockerize it and verify it. I am skipping that part because that is not needed. The Docker image will be say, yeah, the Docker image will be built by Jenkins itself. So no need to verify it through local system. Otherwise, you can verify it through system. Just run these commands and you will get the image. Okay, this is also done. Done. Let's go to Kubernetes deployment. For Kubernetes, EKS means when the Docker file is created, Jenkins will push to it to the Docker hub and using Docker file and dot ignore Docker ignore file. For EKS management, we have to create a that deployment.yaml file. Otherwise, EKS cannot interact with the React application and cannot do it. Before that, I want to highlight something. In the the deployment YAML file, you have to keep the image URL here. Where we will you will get the your image URL. Um, like go to the Docker Hub. Okay. Docker Hub. The repo you have created, copy it along with the user ID and paste it here in this format. Like my username is pasta1205 and the Docker Hub repo is React EKS app and column latest will be there. Do not change that part. Just change the URL Docker means the URL of the repository. Okay, nothing else. So create the Docker YAML file. Here, docker.yaml. Copy the content, paste it, save. Yeah, the deployment.yaml is created. Now we'll create the service.yaml. Again, I am saying all these file will be at root level, not in source, public, or not modules. Okay. Object here. Save. Service.yaml is also created. Explanation is there also. Commit the files. Actually, we have made one commit for that Docker file and all. We will do the commit for both at once. And skip the skip this part for now. First, create the Jenkins files. Creating the Jenkins pipeline or Jenkins files. This one. Create, create the file. Jenkins file. Before that, again change the image name. Image name will you will get from here. This one. Then credential we will set up. This we will set up and URL. This is the GitHub URL. GitHub required URL. This one. This one. This URL. Change it here. In credential, this you should just remember the name. In credential side, we are using Docker Hub. and GitHub credentials. We will set up that in Jenkins pipeline, Jenkins UI. Okay, I think all will be same. This image, this one, same. No need to change anything else. Just change this one and this one as per your repo IDs. Okay, so copy it, paste it in Jenkins file and save it. Now we will add all the files to the Git status. You can see we have created Docker file, Docker ignore file, deployment.yaml file for Kubernetes, service.yaml file for Kubernetes, and Jenkins file for Jenkins. Okay, status there. Git and dot git submit. I think the message is also written. Just copy. This one. Let's write added files create this file. Files. Git push. So it is posted to the GitHub. You can see it. Okay. Let's go to the to our here and hover over it or click on it. Go to credentials, add credentials, global, username and password. Then username. First we will give for the that I can say of our GitHub. So go here, here. Let me just find the credential part. One minute. Then shop. This one. Jenkins credentials. For set up the credentials for the GitHub. Copy the ID. You have to give the same ID as per the service.yaml we have used. Sorry, yes. In service.yaml, we have configured one. Let me see. Service.yaml. No, service. This one. GitHub credentials and Docker upgrade. Docker credential ID. So we are first setting it up for GitHub. Paste it here. Username will be the username of your GitHub. My username is pasta1205. Okay. Password will be go to your GitHub, go to settings, scroll down to developer settings, create a PAT, means personal access token, token specific, generate new token, classic, node, Jenkins GitHub token, and select this from the repo part. Generate. Copy this token and paste it in the password. description, you write GitHub credential. You should write the GitHub credential. Otherwise, you cannot differentiate between which one is GitHub credential or Docker Hub credential. You have to describe it. Create it. Thanks. Add credential. Global. Username and password. Next. Username for now we will set up for Docker Hub. My Docker Hub user ID also same. Username is also same. Pasta 1205. Password. You have to give the password of the Docker Hub. Okay. My Docker Hub password is there. So you have to give the Docker Hub password. In ID, we will get this one, this ID. Copy, paste, Docker Hub credentials. Okay. Credential is created. Go to Jenkins. Now build the pipeline. Create job. Name the job Jenkins. EKS pipeline. Okay. Select pipeline. Okay. To trigger GitHub trigger for GTISM poly. Here from SCM. SCM is get repository URL. Credential. Choose the GitHub credential. Here change master to main. Save. All thing done. So ready for the building. Git. Currently, we have not posted set up the webhook yet. So let's first go to settings, go to webhooks, add a webhook, Jenkins. Okay, copy this. Sorry, copy this. Okay, right GitHub column webhook slash. It mention also here. I think so. This one. GitHub webhook. GitHub column webhook. Content type application JSON. Secret key will be null. Just the possible and add in the it should be check mark, otherwise it will not be otherwise you will get some error. So currently we don't have any tags in the Docker environment. Okay, so go to Jenkins part, open it, manually build now. Okay, because we haven't pushed anything new to the GitHub yet, so Jenkins will not be triggered by the webhook. So we have to first manually build now. Build now. Hopefully it will be succeeded. In the first run, it will take some time. As in next step, it will take less time, significantly less time. Also, you can verify the logs here. Function output. Okay, it is finished. It is finished. Let's check the tags. Reload it. You can see the latest tag is there. Okay. So in the Kubernetes, let's verify whether the our services this one p sudo actually it is logged out sudo cd sudo u Jenkins page that come kubectl get services. We'll get the services. Our load balancer is there, also automatically deployed, and this is the external IP. Copy it, go to new tab, HTTP. Hopefully it is deployed. You can see the React app we have displayed in localhost 3000. It is now deployed in the EKS cluster using, and we are verifying it through the load balancer external IP. Okay. Okay. Now, what to do? Go to Jenkins. You can see the tag is one. We will manually change something in the app.json. Okay. Let's change the heading. Okay. Pipeline successfully triggered. Here. This heading we will change. Okay. Change. Save it. You can check the git status. One change will be detected. Source will Java. Git and you can write the app name, means the folder name, app.js or directly to the top. Then commit. For commit means this copy, paste, commit it, push. When I will push the new changes, it will automatically trigger the Jenkins. You can get now it is one. Let me push it first. Let push. What is it? I have pushed it. Now webhook will trigger the Jenkins. Let go to. You can see hashtag 2 is automatically created. I have not um, manually pressed the build now. You can also check in the latest version here. See all. Only this one is there. Now the second latest one is posted here. I think the Jenkins first is done. It is finished. Okay. Now see this. less than a minute ago. Last push 1 minute by first one in general. Okay. So it is pushed and the changes will be detected in here. Same thing, same URL will be used here. So let's refresh it. You can see CHID pipeline successfully triggered. We have made changes in this file. Okay. So project is done. Now we will delete all the things. Jenkins part also lost it. If you are getting some error, you can ask the GPT or you can contact me in the comment section. Okay. Or you can go to my website. Website link will be given in the description. From there, you can let's first terminate all these things. Terminating the instances. You can keep the Jenkins manager or delete it. Delete it. So go to the compute and select the node group and delete it. This is compute. Node 1 is running. Another oh, I got it. When we are creating the node group, you have noticed that maximum we have the water node we have used is 2. So when I have terminated this, it's automatically for high availability, it automatically scaled up the one more instance. Okay, so first you should delete the node group so that it will not keep increasing the nodes. It will take some time. It is deleting. It is terminated. Go to load balancers, select this, actions, delete load balancer, confirm, load balancer is also deleted. When the node group is deleted, then only we can delete the cluster, otherwise we can't delete the cluster. If the cluster is not deleted, then VPC is also not deleted. So we have to wait. It will take some time. Otherwise, I'm ending this here. Uh, Check for when it is deleted, it will not show anything else. I think it is deleted. Yes, now it is deleted. Go to actions of the cluster and delete cluster. Cluster will also take some time to be. It is updating. Don't know why it is not deleting, but after some time it will be deleted. Go to delete and after deleting this, go to VPC actions and delete the VPC. Currently, it will not be deleted because the cluster is also deployed. That's why. Why it is not deleted. Okay, you can delete it. I'm ending the video.